When my prayers go up, the indictments, they must come down. No. Show you right.
Hello, everyone. I am Legacy Moon, and this is True Crime and Mysteries. I hope everyone is doing well on this sunshiny afternoon. I don't know how hot it is outside, but that's okay. I'm inside with the air. That's all that matters. Let me see who we got here on the moonwalk. We have B. Williams, Bible Lady, Honey Say That, Butterfly 23, Sonia's Boots, and Andrea. How is everyone doing? And those of you in the clouds and the bushes, behind cars, up in trees, wherever you may be. Hello to you all. I am on here today to do a reaction to a call. I have not done. It's like a lot of stuff dropping that I have not done. So I decided that I'm going to get on here and do something this afternoon. And then I will be back tonight with maybe some body cam or some new stuff I've been looking at doing. But and as a matter of fact, I'm gonna email you, Bible Lady, because I think I might want to use you for what I want to do later on tonight. So yeah. Hey, Miss Boogie Down, Chick-fil-A gal. How are you doing? Miss Unique. Oh, Miss Unique has become a moonlight investigator. Y'all, drop your new emojis in the chat, Miss Unique, and y'all welcome Miss Unique as a new Legacy Moon True Crime and Mysteries member. Okay. Ooh, that sounds weird in the middle of the afternoon, but okay. Oh wow, we here we go, another one. Chick-fil-A gal, welcome to the Moonlight Investigators. Drop your new emojis in the chat, and y'all please welcome Chick-fil-A gal as a Legacy Moon True Crime and Mysteries new member.
Always here for the motherfucking shit, Eddie. Text your girlfriends, I am your girlfriend, and let them know that we are live and back on the air for another installment of the show. Always here for the motherfucking shit, Eddie.
I couldn't find my screen as usual. We got some more people who came in. We got Aunt Nettie coming in here. We got let me see, Kimmy Who entering the chat, Salt and Pepper Tresses. But y'all new members, welcome. And I'm gonna do a little bit better about getting new member content in. I just got to get myself a little bit more organized because there are some things that I really want to do and get in there. Bible lady said, Lord, I'm in the car and thought somebody was you thought somebody was pew pewing. Y'all know how I like these loud noise disturbances and things. I could be a little bit on the creepy side. That's why last night from that body cam, I told y'all how many times I had to rewind when I was watching that, because I needed to see. That man said he was about to poop in midair, and I needed to see where it went. So if you missed last night's live with V. Lenore and myself, you've got to check it out. And I let Native know that he was truly missed last night, and he said I listened to some of it, but he was out, and he sounded. I didn't talk to him too long because he sounded pretty tired. So I didn't want to, keep him on the phone or anything. I just wanted to, do my little check in, make sure that he was still okay. So, anyhow, let's get into this mess with these two weirdos. Not not only I could, you know what, y'all, I couldn't make up my mind what I wanted to do because I do have some visits that before they started this tablet business, I have some visits. I just have not done anything. Native and I reacted to one on an after dark like about almost 2 months ago. So that goes to show you how long I've had these things. So I'm thinking about when I'm gonna get those out there, and then I'm sharing them with V Lenore as well. So we'll be doing those back and forth. Hey, I think I said, hey, Golden Pearl Pen Pal 50. Sound check Annette, how are you doing? Ray Della Lewis. Ray Della Lewis said Legacy is going to give us a heart attack one of these times. I just I love loud booming things. I just like a lot of stuff, weird stuff. It was funny when I was doing when we got to this new system. Um, I did the new thing for After Dark, and Native was looking at it. He's like, "Oh, it'd be so cool if the fire made noise." I said, "Native, it does." And it ain't too much that scares me, but I'm trying to tell you, I put some of these flames, and it was making noise. And every time I would play it, I was looking around going, "What? Oh, I hear a noise. What is that noise?" It was very creepy. I like creepy things, but that kind of creeped me. So I said, "No, we can't use that. Not yet. Maybe after I adjust." But that was too much. So let me go ahead and pull up this visit so we can get into that with these two uncreative people. I wanted to check to see if she had reloaded her live from Sonya, if she reloaded her live. I'm thinking maybe she probably might do that, because how stupid is it? You do this live because you want to give Madison a message, but you take it down because people were reviewing it. People who you supposedly don't watch because you don't watch YouTube, but you knew somebody was reviewing it. She took it down. But if you take it down, I still ask the question, how is Madison going to know you had a response for her, honey? She's not going to know. So, hey, Dimples, Wimples, how are you doing? Um, Bible Lady said at Ray Del Lewis, she is going to give us a mediocre stroke. Hey, Attitude and Tylenol, I hope that you are sober after enjoying your Beyonce concert last night, and all the shenanigans going on YouTube. Hey, Siri Colette, have this. Oh, I got away with it. I was able to say hi to you without that other girl interrupting us. So, all right, yay me. All right, let me get this visit together. Um, where is my shit? Now I can't find my share screen thing. Here, is this it? This will do. Okay. Let me add this on up here. We're gonna get into are you sure you want to yeah, I want to add it. Why wouldn't I? What happened? Add this. Okay. All right, so it's there now. What is going on with the things? See, when I'm in the sunlight, I just don't know how things work. Seems very weird with the sun shining right behind me, out the patio door. Y'all, guess what? Somebody about maybe 20 minutes ago was trying to get in here. And I could hear a lady on the other side of the door saying, "Get away from that door." So I don't know if it was a kid or what, but she just kept saying, "Get away from that door." And they wouldn't say nothing, but they kept messing. I'm like, if you ain't gotten here yet, you ain't getting in here. And what makes this even more creepier is I got something new I want to show y'all, and it has to do with ring cameras and things that it catches. So I've been watching some kind of low key stuff that kind of jump scaring me. So it was not really good that these people was jiggling at the door a little bit ago. Attitude and Tylenol said, "Baby, I'm tired. The elevator was broken at the hotel, so I had to walk 10 flights." Oh, no, ma'am. No, I would tell them people, you got to give me something down here. So you had to walk up 10 flights of steps. Then 1203 was the I-20 East was back up, and it took me an extra hour to get home. I'm smoking as we type. Girl, honey, say that. Did I speak to you? Yeah. No, ma'am. Y'all need to accommodate me on this floor, and y'all need to go upstairs and get my luggage. Like they was doing the girl last night, where the people at the airport kept moving. So she says, putting her luggage in the men's room and all throughout the airport. Okay. I'd have been like, you go get my luggage and bring it down here because this is where I am going to stay. Hey, baptize that ass. Whew, child. So here we go, getting into these people's business. Let me see.
In these two calls from July 2023, you will hear Sonia say that Nesto's story is dead and Shirley's not that popular. Nesto says that people aren't mad, they're just scared he's not around. Take a listen.
You know, ice that thing down.
Hold on. I have to go outside. My neck is killing me. Oh, shoot. You know what's so crazy?
What's crazy?
When you look at people these days, you know, if it's a boy or girl, you gotta sit there and stare at the titties or something.
That is crazy, man. Ain't that crazy?
Look at
I'm sorry, what? Wait a minute. I see right now what I was trying to do. I need to be doing because this is already. Let me see. I'm gonna try to, we're gonna see what this sounds like on a higher speed. Uh, but I'm gonna go back because I don't understand what was happening. Chick-fil-A gal said, "No, Nesto, they're scared when you're around." Oh my goodness. I have to hear that again. That was just weird.
In these two calls from July 2023, you will hear Sonia say that Nesto's story is dead and Shirley's not that popular. Nesto says that people aren't mad, they're just scared he's not around. Take a listen.
You know, ice that thing down.
Hold on. I have to go outside.
I don't know. For some reason, that on this, when I speed it up, that music that plays in the background is Shay. It just kind of makes you want to crip walk or something. I'm gonna have to ask V, does she want to crip walk when she hears that at a higher speed? I'm just curious.
My neck is killing me. Oh, shoot. You know what's so crazy?
What's crazy?
When you look at people these days, you know, if it's a boy or girl, you gotta sit there and stare at the titties or something.
That is crazy, man. Ain't that crazy?
Look at people like, is it a boy or is that a girl? Even if it's with a chick, you just don't know. Anyway, I have to deal with shit. I talked to the
I don't too much care, you know, what the sex of a person is. I just don't, unless it's dark and I'm alone and it's a man, that kind of scares me. But other than that, I don't really care. I don't concern myself.
prosecutor's, I talked to the public defender's office. You do have court in the theft by deception case, the one that's just a complaint, not the indicted case. And it's August the 3rd. You have a hearing with your public defender, Hannah. I got to call her back. I left the paper in my car because she gave me a number for her. Yeah.
You talked to her?
I talked to another lady in the office who was telling me that Hannah, she gave me Hannah's number. But Hannah is the one on your case and that you got court on the 3rd. She told me. But I actually saw it. August 3rd, you got court. You got a preliminary hearing. A preliminary hearing on August the 3rd.
Oh, for what is it called?
For the theft by deception case. Yeah, the new one.
You
The new one they stuck on you recently. The one they stuck on you last week. I'm surprised.
The one they stuck on you. You cannot make me believe that nobody is making him aware of his court dates. I don't understand why she needs to call. You mean to tell me these paid attorneys you have aren't telling you when you have court? I find that hard to believe. I really do. What? It's for a who? A what? Hey, them folks. Hey, Mimi.
You should have got a preliminary hearing on the other stuff.
That's
Because
what I'm
you just
saying.
got that one. How did you not get those first? You should have got a preliminary on them pornography shit and on the stuff, because all that came before this.
Yeah, but see, his thing on that one, you gotta go. I gotta go to a superior on that one. I can't go to.
Oh. Well, they still could have. You're right, but they still could have gave that hearing. I mean, gave you that date.
That's
What
true.
is a Bronco? A Bronco is
How many?
46.
Are you in the 4 dealership?
40. How many parking lot? I came outside because I want people in my business.
Go ahead and see.
But I want people in my business. I talked to your boy. I already talked to that dude.
What his name is?
Come on, Cedric.
Yeah, you showed on. That's right.
I was like, y'all trap my son. That's what y'all
All
do.
that shit I done gave him. All that business I done gave him. I'm sitting up here. Ain't that something?
Mm-hmm. People don't remember you. That's as far as I go. People don't remember you unless they need you. That's what.
Y'all, I had to put it back. That was just too much. Hey, honeybee. Hey, Leo lady. So all that business he done gave them folks, and he's still sitting up in there. I'm confused because he gave them folks business. Are they supposed to get him out, or I? Okay. Dimples Wimple said nobody owes you anything, Nesto. Okay, say that because no. I mean, I don't understand all that. Just because you utilize someone's business frequently with probably all the stolen cars and things that you had in and out, you think they owe you something? Is that what I'm understanding? Leo lady says, so you think that because you gave them business they should come and drop $250,000 for your bond? Just ask. That's what I'm saying, just asking. B Williams said all the business with ill-gotten gains, but they should be out there to help him. Ray Della Lewis said he is so transactional. He really is. He really is. Mimi said, right, stolen cars on their property.
When they remember you.
Oh, he remember me. He know me very well.
Really? You bought that white truck from him?
Who?
You bought the white truck from him?
I bought a white truck from him, and I bought a goddamn big ass bus from him. I'm the only one.
Oh, you bought a big
that
bus?
Yeah, I bought it. It's on Instagram. That first one, that big one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I bought it.
Okay.
Yeah. He remembers exactly. He know what it is. Everybody know what's going on with my ass.
It's on the gram, Sonia. You know, this poor man who is so feeble minded, he can't work the computer. He has his stuff on the gram. Every time he tells her something and she says, oh, really? He said, yes, on my Instagram. He says, Instagram. He don't say Instagram. It's Instagram.
I think that's died down by now. I think that's died down. Cause, yeah, I think so. I think, oh, Dooley. I just think it's died down by now. I haven't seen anything or heard anything. I think the next story that came out. You know how this next story pops up the next week, and then they be like, okay, on with the next. Because so much stuff is just going on with the internet. You know, somebody dying or somebody this or Young Thug's case or you know YMB whatever the fuck Melly's case. You know what I'm saying? So that's Melly with an M. This young dude who killed his best friends in the car. And then made it look like a drive-by. Yeah, he shot and killed his best friends after they left the studio. And then that's when I told you about the text messages, how they was like, he texted him, was like, I did that. And then he said, on the text, and they was reading it in court.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's crazy, right? It's just a lot going on. You know what I'm saying? Every day is something different. And everybody's always trying to get the next big story. So most things don't really resonate long in the news because, one, Shirley's not that popular, really not at all, unless you listen to the Steve Harvey or fuck with Steve Tough. Then you would know about her, which that's more older people shit. And older people really ain't online like that. Young people are online like that.
Listen, before my mother passed, she was on the internet, and when she passed, she was 75. I know lots of people's mothers who are on the internet. I know a lot of older people who are on the internet. There are a lot of mature aged people right here in this chat who are on the internet. And guess what? We are all listening. We don't care about YFN, YLN, YSL. We don't care about those alphabets. We only care about YOUNESTO. That's all we care about. We ain't watch no Diddy. We not interested, but we interested in what's going on with you. We want to read those text messages. We want folks to be boots on the ground for all of your court appearances. We are interested. We never went nowhere. Hey, it's too complicated. Um, B. Williams said, "You wish, old Miami." Mimi says, "Shirley is popular enough." And Attitude and Tylenol says, "Sylvia, old ass, is on the internet." Right. Sylvia is on the internet. You know, she may not know how to do much, and she's looking unhoused doing her corner reporting, but even she's on it. Sonia, you're on the internet, and you closer to being older than you are younger, no matter what you may think.
Right.
So that's why it's like you know what I'm saying, in and out done situation, because that show is old people. Old people waking up listening to that. No young people. They listen to the Breakfast Club. You know what I'm saying? And older people listen to Ricky Smiley and Steve Harvey's old ass. And they look at him like, yeah, what the fuck they talking about anyway? Before this even came out, there was like, how the fuck he gonna try to give, advice? Who made him a advice guru,
I guess.
So, yeah. So,
now that's the truth. I don't know who did that. Hey, Miss Veronica, Queen Black, how y'all doing? Hey, Tracy.
that's just my ear. My girl, I was talking to Madison. She got her radio thing. She does her radio pop. This thing is, I paid 60 something for mine. Looking at this Mustang, 71,000.
Go ahead. It's hot out there. I know it's hot out there.
It's hot as shit out here.
It's sun out, 'cause I'm going out. It's like the clouds.
You are going out today, so you're gonna take your vanilla blood on out the house and go get you some freaking sun, please.
I can't wait to get with your goddamn boy. Your sugar
Mm-hmm.
Your sugar ass. You talk more shit than everybody I know.
I know, right? Yeah.
Go ahead.
My electrician called me today this morning. Where the fuck you been? I said, I'm back in Atlanta. He was like, for real? I'm like, yeah. Man, what happened to the thing? Oh, I said, traveling.
It's always my electrician, my famous friends, my club, my. But you have nothing to show for it. Did I speak to you, Muffin 218? Hey, Miss Veronica says she hates Steve because he didn't help Nesto. Yeah, anybody who has not helped that man, she don't like. She has an axe to grind with anybody who is not interested in being a support to him or putting money on his books. She hates them all.
Right, but you know how they do women down there. They don't give them no respect. They got white interior. They don't give them no respect. They wanted their way. They couldn't, and I wouldn't budge, so he pulled. But Travis was in ear the whole time, and so they trying to do something.
So what you say about the podcast? What?
So she's doing a podcast. She does a podcast radio show, Madison on Wednesday. It looks real crappy, but
Cracky.
it is what it is. Crappy.
It looks real crappy, Sonia, but you couldn't wait to be there, to be on it, to explain your pow situation. Kimmy, who said, I haven't listened to Steve in years. He's too fake. I miss Tom Joyner. I know, right? And me too. I do too. Steve, yeah, I ain't been interested in that man since he went the first time back in the day when Trump was first in office, and he went over there to what's that place called? Was it Trump Towers? Whatever that place is called over there, and he went there looking stupid. And it's gotten him nowhere for it. except for people who don't particularly care for you anymore. I stopped listening to him. I don't watch nothing he's on. I don't watch Family Feud. I didn't watch his talk shows anyway because, bringing people together and giving advice just doesn't make any sense to me when you've been married 3 times, getting your next wife while you cheated on your current wife. That never set well with me. So the fact of listening to him give advice to anybody on anything is of no use or interest to me. Chick-fil-A gal says Sonya ain't doing shit to help Nesto either, but only to bury him further under the jail. And I love that for him. And you are right, Steve Harvey is a buffoon.
Crappy.
Oh, crappy. Okay.
Crappy. Yeah, because you know how when you trying to stay, like, try to roll with these young girls, but you ain't really built like them.
Right.
So so her kids are in their 20s. I would say Madison is like 47, 48, around there, pushing 50-ish. But I think 45 is going on 50. And then, she kind of heavy top. And then her bottom, she's, real little. She's kind of built, she kind of built like a cartoon or something.
It's a square box. I got you. Go ahead.
And then she be wearing all that red ass fucking hair, and she's real yellow, and that shit be looking
A square box. Now, Sonya, you have a small frame. You're short. I don't see where you are very shapely, and you went and paid. I guess Madison's is natural. You went out and bought your fun bags that you had to have deflated. So, what does that say about you? And you like hanging with young people.
weird. Hell, and I be like, girl. I mean, on occasion, some things you can get off, but you can't be like that on the regular,
Hold on. So you're saying that for the death by deception? How many charges? I got 3 charges or 2?
And what that case is for is three death by deception, and this bitch is nice. Damn. Maybe I'll get a Bronco.
Okay.
Nice.
So hold on. So the last one I went for Friday. That's not. Oh, that was that wasn't no deception on it. That was just for some other shit. Some accounts.
Friday.
That was account shit, right?
That's that.
I don't understand how he goes to court and sits there, but he doesn't know what he's there for. That doesn't make any sense to me. None at all. When you're there, they read the case number, they read the charges out, they read all of that stuff out. But he never knows why he went. It's a mystery to me. B. Williams says Maddie was too nice because Sonya looks and sounds like a substance head.
That's that card, that transaction credit card shit. That's what those are. Remember that, and then the death by deception. So I'm not in front of my computer. I'll have to look when I get back home. Well, I gotta go get Katie, and then we're gonna go to the game at 7. I'll probably go to the baseball. We're gonna go to the baseball game.
The Braves?
Yeah, I never take her to a game before. I took Tomas once, and as soon as we sat down, he was ready to go. I said, "You suck." He said he wanted to go today too, but I don't know if he's gonna actually go. Depends how it works. Beat his ass, but I invited him. But then Katie was like, "I just want it to be me and you." I said, "Oh, that's cute.
That's right.
Some quality time."
Okay. I like that. Okay. Now I like
that.
About time to spend time with goddamn grandma. Damn.
What about my two? Like, you worry about me? I'm like, no, I got my grandkids. I'll hang with them. I'll hang with her and Tomas any day. I'm cool. I'm content. I don't have to,
Okay.
I can talk to you and date the kids.
You ain't got to be in the sheets every night. That's what you're saying.
I got your picture right by my bed. I'm good. I wake up to you every day. And then I go to the bathroom. You're right beside me.
Okay.
I'm in there a lot. Oops. You're in the kitchen where I'm working at.
Okay. You talked to the other guy today?
No.
He ain't answer the phone?
My house, like I had my bathrooms. I love to decorate a bathroom. And I had my all God's children, kids, my boy and girl who was in the bathtub. I had all those. I think another time I had a picture of some ducks on a towel. I've had, lots of things in the bathroom because I like, the matching shower curtains and trash can. I love all that stuff. Never have I ever had a man picture in my bathroom. I mean, it's just weird to me, but okay. Them folks says, who tells some man they are interested in who does not live with them about their bathroom habits? Hey, Mons. Dimples Wimple said, I wish I would have a picture of my ninja in the bathroom. Okay. I mean, just, ugh.
Hey, you talk about Ralph, my boss?
No. I'm talking about the other attorney. I just called. The one you called yesterday, but you was back in next.
No, I didn't call him. I called the public defender's office. And I was going to call him, but I had to run out the door. But then I left a freaking paper at the in my car. I'm going to do it when I get back to the car. I'll be back in the car in about another hour. And then I'm going to call him. The later in the day is always better with lawyers because they usually, like, end of the day, they're done with court and all that stuff.
Okay.
But August the 3rd, that's 2 weeks. So 2 weeks on a Wednesday.
That's for all those. That's for all those.
It just says the step, but I didn't look at the other. She didn't read off, and I didn't look at the other case to see if that they're going to include that since they were like right there together. But I'll look again on that.
Why are they on the computer though? I wonder why it's not on the computer. I don't know why.
I only looked under that one case because I had a foot out the door when me and her was talking. But I'm gonna look again when I get back in the house. I have time to do that. I gotta buy Katie a shirt and pick her up.
What time the game?
7. The game is at 7. Yeah, but I gotta go get her from her friend's house. And then I dropped Miles' car back to his job. Go get her from Ellie's house. And then I'll be around the house because, I could go right there to Walmart or to the mall and get her a Brave shirt. And then she could just wear, she's wearing my tennis shoes or whatever. I got some red sneakers, some Air Force. Some
That was quick. That was quick for, what do you call that shit?
Yeah, for the preliminary hearing.
That shit was quick.
Yeah.
You see how they're having two different conversations? It's almost as if they're not talking to each other because they're not talking about the same thing. Hey, only me, 23. Victor DeVille said, for every pamper Nesto change, that commissary drops.
It ought to be.
That's the way it's supposed to be going 2 weeks like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but even yours didn't. Oh, boy, should have, I don't know. Man, I feel like that's just be the scary part. People talk a good game. You give them the money and they act all something fucking different. And then you want to act all stupid. And it's like you're a paid attorney. So you need to act a little bit more, in as an employee because you're a paid attorney. Now you work for me. If you don't work for yourself, you work for that person that just paid you to do the job. So right now you're my employee.
So they gave you her telephone number?
Yeah, I got it. She gave me the private number for her. Yeah, she gave it to me.
Okay.
She gave it to me.
All right,
yeah,
cool.
so I'm going to talk to her, and I know everybody be calling her to death. That's the only downside. When you get all people calling, I just got to figure her out, and hopefully she's a people person, so she's okay with, I understand, your loved one's in June, the system is this, so I hope she's one of them type of person.
Oh, yeah.
Instead of them people that don't need the job or work the job, like the people in the hospital,
Right.
You just sitting here or people there, or the people like COs that treat y'all like shit. Like, why are you even here? Why are you working with people and you don't like people? I don't get that. How people do that. That's dumb.
That's
you
true.
should never hire people that don't like people. You don't like working around people.
So that explains why she's never really had a job, because she don't like people. Okay, that explains it. Hey, Chanel Heslop, how are you doing? Siri Colette said he really doesn't care. He changed the topic. He keeps changing. Yeah. It's like two people are having two different conversations. If you didn't know and hadn't listened to these calls all along, you really would be confused because they're always talking about two different things.
It's plenty of jobs,
It is. When you out there enjoying your stuff today, I like that. That made me happy. That keep me motivated. Yeah.
Yeah. So I was thinking about, don't you want to open up another barbershop, or are you over that?
No, I open it up for you.
No, I mean, I was just trying to think of something that was like, kind of like not a lot of stress, but it's a demand. But it's, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, what it is
Something quaint and small.
Motherfuckers getting haircuts anymore. That's the problem. That's the problem. The niggas getting haircuts anymore. Then a lot of them ain't gonna be able to afford that shit the way shit going in a minute now.
That's why you keep it, well, it's hard. Cause what's the name of it? I was talking to Dion. Cause his barbershop is not far from Sydney's. And I was like, oh, my son can go there. Yeah, but I charge $60. I said, you charge $60 for what? Cause to my get is a lineup. And he was like, I charge for a lineup. Right. I guess, the times go up, so you gotta go up, I guess. But, I was like, I guess that's okay. Cause you can really sometimes stretch a haircut for 2 weeks.
So wait a minute. He's saying people, they don't get their hair cut anymore. What they doing? Now, I know some men know how to cut their hair, or some men have friends who know how to cut their hair, and they do it in the house, in the yard, or something like that. But one thing's for sure is men gonna get their hair cut. It's just all a matter of where. And if you got to do it out your kitchen and collect money from there, then that's what you do. But I don't know, just because he's sitting up in jail and getting his haircut, don't mean folks in the free world are not getting haircuts. Hey, a lady, how are you doing? Kimmy, who says Hannah have out her private number to Sonya. I don't think so. And see, here's the thing. We don't, because it sounds like he doesn't either talk to or pay attention to what his lawyer is saying. We don't know if half of the stuff that she tells him is true. Like, oh, I called Hannah. Oh, I talked to Joe. Oh, I did this. Oh, I did that. We don't know that it's even true because she lies so much. He doesn't question the things that she says. They're never talking about the same thing at the same time. So, it's really hard to say what is really going on. Did she really have Hannah's? Now, we know she was I don't know if it was through email or what, because we know that she was overly contacting Hannah because Nesto had to talk to her and tell her to stop because she was doing too much. But because Hannah, no, don't talk to her anymore, talk to Joe. But which is ridiculous that you would even have to do that. So that goes to show you how excessive she is. Hey, low high 13, how are you doing?
I don't care for those $1,000 haircuts, because a haircut, again, some people a week later they look a hot mess. But he say I do the facials and I do this and I do this. That's fine. Mine's is cheap. I don't know if he's gonna do that because he don't care about his hair right now.
Damn.
He don't care yet. For real. I mean, he paid that girl $20 or $30 just to line up his back. Just all she did was use the little thing and just line it. She don't
20. Okay, so listen, if a haircut is $50, right? If he's paying somebody $20 or $30 just to line up the back, you can just might as well go ahead and give him the other 20 and be on about your day and get a haircut. She sounds clown. A lady said nobody wanted $50 haircuts from Nesto'S fishy barbershop brothel. He's salty. Yeah, that's supposed to be high end. His place was, see, a lady, there you go messing up. It is not a barbershop. It's a men's parlor. Okay. A men's parlor is what he had, and calling it that gives you the feel of like having a spa day or something. So you're willing to pay extra. I'm gonna pay extra if I can go get my hair braided. I saw a place on I forgot what it was called, but it was in New York, and it was like a high end hair braiding salon, and you got like mimosas and strawberries and lunch and soul food. They was giving shrimp and grits and things for lunch. I would go in there and pay a couple $100 to get my hair braided if I'm getting that experience. I think, while you got your hair, while you were in the bowl, I think you got a massage, a head massage or facial. I will pay for something like that. If I'm getting the whole treatment, I'm willing to pay for it. But it's who I'm getting it from, is how I would decide that, is like the business, the type of business it is. Is this a place that I really want to be and I really want to spend this kind of money with? Seeing the way that Dion cut hair and never really having seen all those videos, everything on Instagram I've seen with Nesto, I've never once seen him with clippers in his hand. So I don't know that I'd want to go in Nesto's and get my haircut. I just don't know. And there are women who go to barbers. There's a lot of women who have short natural hairstyles and they go to barbers, and a woman will pay because we've always had to. If we didn't have a relative who could do it in the kitchen, we always had to go and pay, or go to somebody's house and pay them something. You never know. But you will pay, but not these fools. No, 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 no.
Taper it, fade it to the neck, none of that. He come home and I have to do that. Because I'm like, why is this all chunky right here? And so I have to taper it and fade it to the neck where, it goes down, instead of like a big shag. Remember shags?
Yeah, I remember that ugly ass shit. I hated that shit. That's when they had them bumps on their neck. That was perfect for them. That was perfect for them, boy. That shit. You remember that shit?
Shags was perfect because they was in style. It ain't had nothing to do with that's for them niggas who got them bumps on their neck. Yeah, like it looks like you having this photo that we're looking at View. Nesto, come on now, man. A lady says Nesto was trying to recreate a scene from the 1800s with those parlor uniforms in front hooker heels. Hooker, no, and front hooker in the back room. Listen, I was saying Hooker Hills because you remember, like, he wanted all his ladies to wear these, the white shirts, the black pants, the bow ties, and stilettos. Like, who is cutting and doing hair in their stiletto? I have been in salons where the beautician is wearing slippers because they're on their feet and they hurt. They may come in with some cute shoes on, but by that evening, and about 30 heads later, they're in their slippers. So, and I can understand that. I truly can. Linda says Ernesto is a nasty buzzard. Hey, Kingdom of Kush. Kingdom of Kush says a grown man getting his hair cut by his mom. Curious. Especially that mom. We've seen how she does her own hair. So a haircut from her has to be very ferocious.
Hello? Hello?
Hello, hello,
Hello?
hello.
I hit mute, sorry.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, this shit done did the same thing the other night.
Right, last night. But I didn't hit you yesterday. Just went, I don't know what happened. Oh, that's kind of, you know what? That must thing is okay. Now I'm just looking at it. And I guess it's okay. That Bronco look better. Fuck it. I mean, we get in the van. We get in the RV. We get in the RV, boo. We get in the RV, and Vegas is about to be the shit. By the time all this stuff is over, man. Yeah, I spent 6 months in Vegas.
What time you got over there?
I got here at 12, but I was fussing, most of the time I was here.
You almost got some tickets already.
No, I don't. I'm get them when I just walk up there, because we just trying to build, and we don't really care about the seats. We're just trying to get in the building.
Oh, okay.
That's all. You know how black folks are. We're just trying to walk around. We're just trying to be in the place. We don't care about other shit. You know, black people.
Right.
Like my Nickelback ticket, I got the last like the last section before you get to the line. Because remember I told you my ticket was $150, and I'm like at the grass.
Damn.
That's expensive, right? Remember tickets used to be $20, $30. Movies was $5.
Yeah, I remember that.
What? This shit $700 for a front row seat. You got me
Damn.
fucked up. I love the group, and I wouldn't mind going to that type of concert because I can be around white people like that. They kind of conduct themselves a little bit different. Like now we can't go to like these little young rap concerts because these fools like to fight and they're rude as hell. They don't know how to.
What's a black concert? I'm just curious. What? I mean, what happens there at black concerts? I don't know if she's referring to artists, because to be quite frankly with you, when you look in these crowds where there are concerts, you look in the crowds, you don't actually like see a lot of. And let me put it this way: I'm waiting to see. Kendrick Lamar. He's been on tour, right? Although I know that there are people of color in the audience, when you look at that crowd, it looks like it's white people, just all white people, no black people. That's what it looks like. So I'm wondering what she means by black concerts. Her definition, I mean, you might can see Fantasia, Mary J. Blige in audiences with black. My gosh, you go to a Patti LaBelle concert and it's a lot of white people there. So I want to know what a black concert is. Somebody please tell me. A lady says, can everyone kindly tap the like button, please, and thank you. Vic to the Veil says the white folks be singing black empowerment songs at Kendrick Lamar concerts. Yeah, they going, and those men, they love SZA. So I mean, I just want to know what her definition of a black concert is. Attitude and Tylenol said I would be pissed if I was stuck next to her stinking ass at a concert. The person last night next to me was so musty, I thought it was me. I know. Have you ever had somebody musty walk past you and you like kind of lift your arms up to smell and be like, what? Because it's just so strong, it slaps you in the face. You got to question your own self. But you was just at a concert last night, Attitude and Tylenol. Was it a black concert or a white one? I know you went to see Beyonce, but was it a black concert or a white concert?
Talk to you. Crazy.
So when your concert coming that you pay for, you going to see?
July 30, the last Sunday of the month.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
Nickelback.
Look at this photograph.
Nickelback. I love that group.
When you talk to her, ask her when is that the time frame for that first
Other stuff.
Now she talking about how much she loved Nickelback, and he's like, yeah. So when you talk to her the next time, ask her when that next thing. I mean, they ain't paying attention to each other. Pickering, yes, Nickelback. I know who they are. I think they're okay. I mean, like, I don't have them downloaded anywhere. Like, if their song came on and I was in the store, I wouldn't be like, oh my gosh, I wish they'd take this Nickelback off. I wouldn't say that, but yeah, they're not mine. So Attitude and Tylenol said the Renaissance concert was like about 50-50. Yeah, so that wasn't about the 50-50. So that wasn't a black concert. Okay, all right. Mimi says she just hates herself. Nickelback is not a flex. No, not at all. Now, maybe I might be jealous if she was going to see Queen or Heart or Chicago. I might be like, oh boy, but Nickelback, no.
Huh?
Those pornography shit.
No. I need to know about the other one.
The one that you got indicted on?
No, the okay. I need to know what's the
Oh, okay, the R case. Okay.
Yeah, I need to know what do you call it? Well, I'm going for a preliminary. How long they take for the preliminary? Because I know you got to go to the Superior Court for that.
I want to ask her when can she come and see us and have a talk, because
Yeah.
it's a lot. This is your life.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's definitely a lot. I definitely got to get them phone records before.
He definitely got to get them phone records. Kimmy Who says, I have a friend that will purchase 2 tickets when she goes to a concert, even though she is going solo, avoiding crazy neighbors. I think I would much like if I was going to do that, I would much rather purchase the seat in front of me because it's just always somebody coming to a show. Well, like a play. It's always somebody coming here sitting in front who of me who has on some oversized hat that they don't want to take off. So I think I would rather get the seat in front of me. But I understand that too. I don't like people beside me either. Just I want to be free. That's why I wouldn't want to get tickets from for a basketball game. I would get like both sides if I were to do that because I just don't, people like to jump up and down and stuff like that at games, and that's just would disturb me. So I think that's when I would get it on either side of me. So Black but not bitter is here. I didn't see her. Is she here? Pickering, hey, how are you doing?
I go to that court date.
Oh, there's Black but not. Hey, Black but not bitter. There's Black but not bitter.
Show where I was at. I definitely got to get that.
Yeah. What's the next year to get that? Your attorney.
Show where I was at.
I wonder how much they cost to get them.
He can't do nothing, man. He can't do shit. He
already know.
He ain't.
Already know.
I'm really. I gave that money for nothing. That money is
Yeah.
for nothing.
I gave that money for nothing. I did that. Do you hear him? Like, Negro, you ain't even had an income in like 4 years, but you gave him that money for nothing. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not
Court appointed. He doing court appointed work. That's why he acting like a court appointed attorney.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Big ticket court appointed.
Yeah, and that's what they say. They say they call him on the grant.
Really?
Yeah. He said it. He said, I heard him talking about me. I'm a court appointed. Yeah, you are. You are. That's the way.
Yeah, I screenshotted when he was talking about it and sent it to him.
Yeah.
So I wanted him to see that because he talks so much about himself like he that dude.
When did that happen? Does anybody know? And she said she screened. First of all, she's never gone to any hearing that she may have seen has been weeks. Like she never even sees his hearings on the day when it's Zoom court. So when did she screenshot anything and say that Krill was a court appointed? I've never seen that. I've never heard anybody say that. We all know how much Shirley Strawberry dropped on Krill. Hey, no 54, Sunflower Babe TT. Hey,
He that, you know what I'm saying? But you're not acting like you that anything.
No.
You just sold yourself to get that money. You rushed him to pay you so you could, before your true colors came out, so you could see how sorry your ass really is.
Yeah. Cause
that's all. That's the game. That's the game right there. Rushed him to pay you, knowing damn well you wasn't going to show up but here and there because there's no, for how the court works, there's no reason for you to sit here and rush me to pay you in full when it's going to be a hearing this month and then 2 months later another hearing. What are you doing between those 2 months? What have you done on my case? Nothing. You've done nothing. Nothing. And to prepare for my case, it took you a day. Exactly. So, but you rushing me to hurry up and pay this because it had you not, and 2 months in, you saw what he was. You could have been like, nah, I'm good. I'm not going to give you the rest of the money. You know, if we're done, I'm going to take this and go and find somebody else. You can't do it. You stuck like Chuck because old boy got all your money. You know, and it's like, but at the same time, it's like, we need to add, if she come out to be better than him, I would just drop his ass and use her for every fucking thing.
Oh, we're going to see.
Yeah.
This is how you know she's a 35-year court experience lie. Because you just can't, you have to get, the court wants to make sure you have representation. And you can't just say, you're fired. You know, this is not like The Apprentice. You don't get to do that. You have to go before the judge. You have to ask to be released. The attorney has to ask to be released. It's not just a matter, oh, I don't represent anymore. There always has to be an attorney of record. So she's a 35-year lie, because she would know this. You can't just hire and fire at will in the middle of your court cases.
We're gonna see. We're
Yeah.
gonna see. Okay.
I don't get refunds. Man, you should get sued for the shit for your services you charging.
Yeah.
You should get sued.
Well,
Point blank period.
I gotta move forward. So let me.
Yeah, I mean, thank God he's on the light cases. He ain't on the more serious shit. Because that'd really be fucked up. Put your life in his hands when you got cases that hold 20+ years, and you looking at him like, what? I mean, you know.
Yeah. This is true. Very, very, very true.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm cool then. I had a productive day so far. That's good. You gotta get that neck straightened out now, though. But you're walking around.
Oh my God. Sitting here like, yeah, I'm trying not to think about it because it hurts. It hurts when I move a certain way, so I'm trying to think about it.
Is it calming down?
It hurts so bad. No, it's like it got worse.
What?
It's like it got worse. But, you know what?
Get your massage and get that crunk out your neck.
I was thinking that because they know how to do it, but I don't know. What if it's something else?
It ain't nothing else.
Okay.
Hey, it ain't nothing else. If it was something else, I'd tell you it's the same thing I had. So you gotta work. That's all it is. I done already been through that. Both sides.
Yeah. Really?
In here. Yeah.
Oh wow, really in here?
Yeah, I told you like about 2 months ago. Yeah. Nick was fucked up. Yeah. And the back of my shoulder. I feel like it goes up under my shoulder. I feel like it goes up under your shoulder blade, on the top, going to the bottom. I know what you're talking about. Yeah. I feel like something. I feel like it's like a, you know how rubber band. You're pulling the rubber band.
Oh yeah.
I got a question for y'all. I need somebody to put this in the chat. Who is Charlucci? I don't know who that is. It's some sort of rapper or something. Hey, Diva Shawnee. Attitude and Tylenol said getting the crunk out your neck is it's painful. And she will share my contact info. Oh, okay. Okay, attitude and Tylenol. Okay.
That's how I feel. That's how I feel. I know what you're going through. You good? You gonna walk that thing out. You just gotta move around.
Kicking my ass right now, buddy.
Yeah.
It is.
Get up under that hot water. That shit.
I did that this morning, and nothing helped. It didn't work.
So you saying you was up under the hot water for about what?
Yeah. Oh no, I don't be in the water that long. Yeah. I think the water supply is bad for us, so it gotta be bad for our skin. So I get in and get the fuck out, cause that water, all them chemicals and stuff they put in that water, you know, that shit is recycled. So I'm like, The studies are going to show the water causes cancer shortly. Everything else is causing it. They're gonna be like,
so that's why she don't take baths and showers, because the water is chemically treated. Is okay.
You know, shower and bath water and da-da-da-da-da. They just came out with the beach thing, which I already knew about. The ocean water was bad. With all the toxins and the chemicals. Because of all that.
Oh, so Carlucci. Okay. I was just wondering, because the Fat Mouse has an exclusive with Carlucci, so I was just wondering.
The stuff they dump out there. They dump a lot of shit in the water. A lot of toxins, chemicals. The boats drop the shit and piss in there. And then people, and that stuff rush up on the shore, and you go into the beach thinking, oh, no, it's not. That water is nasty. I did not put
New York water.
I don't put my ass in nobody's water. I don't need nothing coming up off, vaginas just blew fuck out.
Girl.
So how you gonna enjoy the beach? So you're not gonna go skiing?
I look at it. I enjoy it by just looking. I'll stick my toe in it, but that's it. That's all they're gonna get out of me is a foot. But I'm not putting no open pores of my body in nobody's water. I don't trust the government. Trust them. We gotta survive. It's best to be side-eye with everybody than to be open and get screwed. And then you got something that's irreversible. And you sitting there crying like,
So, like, I know you have pores on your skin. When I hear the word pores, I only think of face, because that's what you hear a lot of talking about it. Um, but so you have pores in your cat area. I'm asking for a friend. I'm just curious. Kimmy, who says she makes excuses as as to why she doesn't bathe. Hey, Mai Tai, how are you doing? Muffin 218 says, and brag about having a jet ski. Make it make sense. Pickering says, I would not be telling a man that I barely bathe. I wouldn't be telling anybody that I barely bathe. A lady says, okay, dirty old bird. Just, okay, so allegedly says you have pores everywhere. Okay. I mean, because I just never thought about it before. So the pores are. She can't have her cat in water because the pores are open and things might get up in there, as if all of those women's husbands' penises doesn't do it. But okay.
all them trips to the beach, I should have never did that, Hair fall out, something.
How do you know that the beach gonna get you fucked up? How do you know that? You've been going.
Because if there's toxins and all of that shit in the water, and then you stick your ass in the water, all them open pores, your butt crack and your vagina, you don't have one of those. But you know what I'm saying? And all that water's going up in there and seeping in there, man. That's why they say don't eat the fish. They say the seafood ain't even good for you no more because of the water. The water's fucked up. But I don't eat seafood, so it's no big deal for me. But all the people that eat all that shrimp and crab and stuff and all that mercury that's in the water, seafood is not good for you. It's not healthy. The best thing to do is get some land and grow you some vegetables and eat your little vegetables and berries.
Unless you are doing that, eating your own vegetables and berries, and unless you have your own livestock, unless you have your own of everything, there are chemicals in anything that we consume. There's chemicals in hair products that could be harmful to you. It's chemicals. I mean, look at all these years later, and we're finding out that relaxers have we've been at risk for cancers and stuff because of relaxers. So just anything that you use that has ever been invented has chemicals. So she sounds clown even saying that. Attitude and Tylenol said, I think I'm gonna eat the legs of a crab tonight. And I like seafood. I think seafood is good. So, she don't know what she's missing. So she don't eat seafood, I guess, because of the mercury in the. Do you know how many pounds you have to consume per day for the mercury that the fish are exposed to even cause an issue with you? Did I speak to you, Zen Soul? I can't remember. Hey, Just Nikki. Just Nikki says chemicals in the jar of Alfredo sauce. Right. And we know how much she loves using that. Dimples Wimple says, so how the fuck does she wash out her hair color? That's a good question. And not only is she doing that, she does that with in her present, living situation, she's doing that with a garden hose. I would much rather be indoors washing my hair in a shower than out. What could be any more unsanitary than being out there with a garden hose? When I think about how many times as a child I must have taken a drink from a hose, and back then we really didn't know anything. So we would put, well, I'm just going to speak for me and not everybody else, but I would put my, you sometimes you just stick the whole thing in your mouth, and get the water. We didn't know, until we grew up that was like ill. But you can get germs and chemicals from anything, and just grosses me out to know that she's washing her hair outdoors with a hose.
and
Oh,
fruit, and that's it. Yep, and live off of that.
Oh yes. Black but not bitter said chemicals in them nasty gel fingernails, and nail polish. It sure is. And I'm gonna tell you something. They do not. I know the places that she goes to get her nails done. I know good and darn well that they're not sterilizing the tools. But you sit up in there and get your nail. I've not done that since the pandemic. I just started doing my own, and I was gonna like treat myself for my birthday and go get them done. But I just, as it got closer, I just felt like, because I know them people, they don't clean their stuff like they should. Now, I know I did used to go before I moved here, the salon I used to go to. They did it. You would see them literally getting it out of the little thing right before they did your nails. But a lot of places don't do that. And I know good and darn well the places where she goes, they don't do it. Hey, let's talk about it all. How does she ride that jet ski? Because water's got to be splashing up in all her private part poor areas.
Our bodies was actually built for that anyway. You know,
damn.
it's
Okay,
not
well,
easy.
babe. Now you gonna call Hannah today? You said you gonna call both of them today?
Hannah Montana. Yeah, I'm gonna call her today. Definitely gonna call her today. I'm not gonna procrastinate on you. We gotta get you squared away. We gotta get you free. You gotta get all this bullshit off you. All these fucking lies. These motherfuckers.
Okay, and also they got, and I understand too that I understand this part now because I've been asking questions. The police coming and the person who said it, they have to write a statement and they have to sign it, and they have to have it there at the preliminary hearing too, because they don't care about what the police say. And what the police say, they're bound.
The police are saying what they said. What is he talking about? They want to confront witnesses in everything on at these point in time. At the point in time now, they want witnesses here, there, and everywhere, and that just doesn't happen that way. It just doesn't. Miss Principal, thank you so much for the super chat. She says, correction, she is washing her hair with reclaimed water. I stand corrected. I didn't think about that. She sure enough does. So thank you, Miss Principal, for the super chat. And thank you for supporting the platform. Where's my thing at? Where is my thing? I just saw it. I just saw it. Let me find it. Here we go. How could I forget that I had given her an all this time she was standing there. She never took her eyes off. Banging on the bathroom, banging on the. Yes. Thank you so much.
Shit over.
They still gotta prove it. They can't just say it because the way they know now in this climate, they know police lie like a fucking criminal.
No,
and prosecutors lie. All of that shit come out.
I need you to find out what judge I'm going in front of, because I hope it ain't that other Manning shit. Boy, I hope it ain't her. Because she gives that's the one give them high-ass bonds. Yeah, I hope it's Judge.
The key, your bond on that is gonna be little, because it's a little case. But they know they got you on that other stuff that's holding you. That's why they don't really. That's why that other bond they only gave you 10,000, which is like 1,000 on each. So, on the last they went to court, because they know that other stuff is gonna hold you. That fucking ridiculous $800,000 bond on a picture like you murdered somebody.
Ain't that crazy? That shit is.
That's a murder. That's a murder bond.
They giving you that bond like you unalived someone on a picture. Hey, Nesto'S shiny trumpet. She is just annoying.
And it don't make no sense.
Yes, her voice is annoying, my Smokey and Jay, but low key, somebody was at the door again. I don't know who that is, but they need to stop. They need to figure it out.
Because that's why your dumbass attorney should have said something. When she tried to say, and they tried to make it like, look, each count holds its own bond. So while y'all talk about more to come, that's okay. So when those come, those are going to have bonds too. So for you to sit there and try to base this particular incident and say make it high, no. If you got more cases coming, all of those cases carry a bond. That's just what it is. And y'all depleted this man all of his stuff and his money.
Wait. Also, you can ask me, is it going to be Zoom or is it courtroom?
Oh, yeah.
What you gonna do? What also asks if it's gonna be Zoom or courtroom. What difference does it make? The only difference is if it's courtroom, you get to leave where you are housed. I don't understand what is the big deal. Why are you making such a big deal of where it is and who it's in front of? The judges, based on your charges, based on your history, they have a sheet that they go by, and this is how they come up with the bond. Judge Manning isn't just sitting up there saying, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna give him 100,000 on this one, 50,000 on that one, 200,000 on that one." She's not just pulling that out of her behind. She's doing it based on your criminal history, all of those failure to appears that you have, what your charges that you are facing, as well as the counts that you have, and it's all based on that. They're not just pulling it out the sky. Hey, hear me roar, how are you doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're going to be one of those.
You have 1 minute remaining.
She gotta come see you. How's she gonna fight for you and she had a conversation with you?
They're not doing that. They do that, they're going to do it on a screen. They're not going to come face to face like that. They ain't doing
She still gotta come and see you to talk to you.
Yeah, but they ain't doing that.
Because you don't have a statement with the police or anything for them to even say, well, we read his statement. You ain't got shit.
Okay. Well,
so do you think she knows now that they have a statement, because he did eventually talk to him, right? So does she know this now? Because I know in 2023, she apparently did not know. He wasn't going to tell her, just like he told her he was thrown on the ground when they arrested him. That didn't happen. So I'm just wondering, does she know that now? Because I can't remember.
okay. What time will we call you back? About after the game? The game over with?
Yeah, you can call me in.
Yeah, because you got a lot going on. You got a lot going on. All right. I like you very much. Enjoy your day. I like you enjoying your day. That's great.
Enjoy your day. Enjoy your day. I thought hard to do so. Go outside, please.
I am. I'm going. So they call it 2 o'clock. I am going out.
Okay. Take your ass outside. Take your ass outside.
I'm trying to keep my little 6-pack, but shit.
That's okay. I don't care.
Yeah, you're fine.
You're fine. You look good. You look good, bro. You're fine.
Bye.
Did this man say he had to get his 6-pack? All right, then. Hey, Shay B.
Bye.
How are you?
I was going to beat you up if you did not call me.
You said tonight. You didn't say.
I was going to beat you up if you did not call me.
Oh, yeah. I was going to call you. Sorry, excuse me. Yeah, how are you?
I'm good. No, how are you? That's the question.
Sound like you're eating something.
I'm in the kitchen about to, I'm stirring up something, about to eat it like in about 5 minutes. About to eat. But I am, how do you know that?
Huh?
Huh? How do you know that?
We're connected.
I know, right? How do you even know I'm in the kitchen? Cooking. That's some food.
Yeah, we're connected.
I love you. You feel better? Oh my God.
Every time I see you, I feel better. I'm going to try to, I told you, you keep me going. You keep me going.
Look, a lady, I'm with. Look, that just cracked Pen Pal 50 up his six pack. But a lady said, did he mean his six ribs? He must have because six pack where? Even in that two little ACDC shirt, I didn't see two packs, let alone six.
It's nothing.
Okay, now.
There's really nothing else to look forward to be honest.
Oh, yes. Well, yeah, I guess. You don't feel that way, but I guess I understand how you feel.
Yeah. So, well, I'm going to stay positive like you said. I'm going to try to do that. I don't know what the future's going to be. I'm just assuming. I'm assuming.
Don't know what the future going to be. Just trying to hope for the best. That's all we can do.
Yeah.
Hope for the best. Not
Yeah.
stressed at all. I have some ideas. I'm going to do everything in my power to help you.
I definitely appreciate it. I definitely do.
I know.
Yeah, I
I
definitely
know you do. Yeah. I'm going to do everything in my power to help you. Make sure you get out of this. Just this little pickle.
Yeah. We're going to have a ball once I get out of here, though. Once I have a ball. I do know that part.
We are. We're going to have a nice little simple life.
Yeah, we're going to have
Hopefully you don't miss, you just live on your memories and be okay with that. That's what I do. I live on my memories.
Do what?
Live on your memories. Because my life is so dull right now, I just live on my memories of when I used to just, have an exciting life. And that's why I'm okay. Because it's like I did that. So I have great memories of, oh yeah, I did that, today I did this. Anytime I wanted to do something, I just did it.
I have.
You get me?
Yeah.
So you just live on your memories, and this is just the retirement of the wind down of life. That's all. So you just do simple things.
Yeah, I can.
Try to make sure you can, though. I mean, if you can't, I don't know what to tell you.
No. I mean, I have some good memories. I do have good, bad. I got it all. It's right now. Just in my mind, it's like I'm going out like a fucking. You see my folks. I just feel like I'm going out like a
I know.
You know what I'm saying? That's all.
Yeah.
You get so far, then you go, why you go that far? And then you just go all the way down to the end to be some garbage. That's all. That's what's wrong with me right now. But I'm here to come back. Well, at least I can smile in your face and be happy. I definitely can do that. I mean, I see what I got going on. I understand what's going on. When it comes down to you, yeah. But you're right. This shall pass. But damn.
I know. I mean, it's a bad storm, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
The truth will set you free.
Well, yeah.
As they say in Jesus' world.
As they say in Jesus' world. Nesto, do you see how she is disrespecting the God that you say you serve? Do you see that? And she is supposed to be, you think that this is what was bought into your life. She was bought into your life because I would see that as a punishment. If this is what God blessed me with, I would see it as a punishment. But she doesn't. She doesn't. He doesn't. I mean, he thinks that he's got a good thing. That dude, 6, thank you so much for the super chat, says, Child P not on the table, still nasty in the clink. He is still nasty in the clink, and them charges keep coming back like a boomerang. He can't never get rid of them things, not at all. Thank you so much for the super chat, that dude, 06, and thank you for supporting.
No, this is true.
The truth will set you free.
Well, I'm going back and forth now. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Oh, the mockery of it all.
It's a mockery.
I know. I know it's a lot. It's a lot. I won't even try to convince you anything other. I know you're gonna have some downtime while you're going through this. You're gonna feel fucked up. You're gonna feel like it's just, because of everybody. It's one thing if everybody who was innocent got off and went their way, but because that right there alone, we know that people that are innocent get fucked over, and that part makes it, hard.
Hey, Leela, not Layla. Let me tell you who I feel sorry for. I feel sorry for the guy. He just got out. I forgot his name. I'm going to talk about him, one day. He just got out. He spent over 20 some years. I think they said he was in there 28 years for a homicide that he did not commit. The police lied on him and framed him, showed the witness the wrong picture. There were two people with this man's name, and they showed the police, and coincidentally, they kind of favored each other. But, they pretty much, got this case against him, and he was in jail all these years, and he has been exonerated. That's who I feel sorry for. Okay. That man who did that time for something he didn't commit. That is the person I feel sorry for. You, sir, are not innocent of anything. Those crimes you did commit allegedly, because they say that allegedly. So, you did commit theft by deception. You have been scamming the people of Atlanta, Georgia for years, and you would have kept on if you did not get caught this time. So I don't feel sorry for you, and you're right where you need to be. And let's just say for fun, he didn't do any of the stuff. He's innocent, like she says or thinks. One thing we know for sure is he really is a bigamist. He really was still married to previous wives before he married his later wives. Okay, and still to this day, and he's still married to who? Martha, I think. I don't know. I get mixed up, but like I said, one thing that can definitely be proven is he's a bigamist.
Right,
Because if
right.
you could just get off by just being, not guilty or something, then that's fine. But we
Hey,
know.
I got my work. I got my work. I got a lot of work to do.
Hey, Blue Sapphire, I didn't see you come in. How are you doing?
That's all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Right.
I do, but I don't. I do, but I don't. So
Right.
that's all. Right now, it's just a painful waiting mental state.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it is. Yeah, that's what it is. So,
I hope so. Yeah, you be all right.
well, you sure doing a great job. Just right now. You're doing a great job. You're doing a great job. Do I go to court in the morning? Because that look like the day of my day is packing up and going down there, sitting down there and coming back. That's what it seems like to me every week or something.
As long as it's closer to the end.
It don't feel like it. That's
I feel like
exactly.
he's throwing more shit.
That's exactly.
Anybody else out there mad at you? Goddamn, any more females gonna throw some more shit out there?
No. Let me explain something to you. Some folks saying, man, it's just what it is motherfuckers not around. That's all it is. Not around. Nobody that have the answers for this, that. You know how it go. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is.
He's saying that they're just upset because he's not there. They aren't they the ones who put him there? So why would they be upset? They're okay. His logic just uh cracks me up. Honey, say that. Say, oh, dang, yes. Leela, not Layla, said bigamy is civil. Hey, Rakia. But he just yeah, they just, they don't know what to do with themselves because I'm not around to help them. I can't answer their questions and do all the things that need to be done for them. That's what's wrong with them.
I know what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all it is. It's man, anytime motherfucker be gone, motherfucker get scared. It is what it is. So I ain't not gonna get on that. If I gotta sit here and just see how the car flow, it is what it is. If it's time to go, time to go. Like I said, it's dead or free. I'm already dead. So if I'm dead. Fuck it. For free, I can enjoy you, boy, do whatever I want to do. However, just live a good life. But dead ain't shit I can do. Fuck it.
Oh, no.
So it is what it is. I'm gonna stay positive for you. I'm gonna stay
Stay
positive for you.
positive.
Because
Right.
I already told God if I ain't free, just fucking just don't let me wake up in the morning. I done already made that deal.
Yeah.
You know that straight up. So you know how I go. You done been.
So what? God's supposed to keep him alive, but if something happened, he's supposed to kill him. Is that okay? I didn't know that worked like that. A lady said days are over for ghosting. Have you ever been ghosted? Cougar, when did she write that song? 26 years ago, and she's still singing it.
Been through it. Not just in here. I'm talking about with your personal stuff. You know how
All right.
Yeah, because I heard it stress in your voice. If I'm going to be by myself, I'm going to be by myself. I was out when I heard that. I wasn't there now. So you're not by yourself. It's a strange fucking situation, but it's fine. So
It's fine.
It's fine. So yeah, so that's it. I'm not going to stress the shit no more. Ain't shit I can do. I don't call nobody because I don't have nobody's telephone numbers. I don't call my son anymore because he ain't got no one in the book, and I'm not going to stress you to do that because to me that's stupid. To me that's not a boss type shit. So if they want to find out, they got to find how you did. They got to find if they really want to know something about me. So to me, I'm dead to them too. Right now, I'm not trying to deal with none of that. I really don't want to hear nobody else shit, to be honest with you.
Well, they can't contribute, so it's best just to stay in their lane. They can't help.
Yeah, and I don't want to hear none what's going on in the world because that shit ain't helping me either.
Right.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. So all I can do is sit in here and just wait now, just like all the rest of the.
He don't want to hear nothing about what's going on in the world because it's not helping him. It's not helping him. A lady says, I don't look or sound fine. My Ty says, I don't because she's afraid she will be, what is that? Is that ghosted? Giving paperwork in courtroom. I don't know what that is. I can't see. I can't make out what that is. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. Miss Principal said this man is delusional. So if he if he wakes up the next day, then that means God is telling him he's free. Or what? That's what I'm saying. What kind of bargain is that? My Ty said told you he doesn't care about what she's talking about. Oh, silverbacked. That's silverbacked. So let me read that again. My Ty says, I don't because she's afraid she will be silverbacked, giving paperwork in the courtroom. Attitude Tylenol said, oh, that's why he keeps saying freedom is coming soon. Yes, and that's why he is shining off that trumpet for St. Peter. Okay?
Bombs in this motherfucker. They sit here and wait because they got public defenders don't give a fuck about them because they got too many people they trying to.
They overwork.
Huh?
Yeah, but they overwork, but at the same time they chose the job.
Yeah, they chose.
Because you're not forced to be a public defender.
Yeah, but they don't come see the people.
They're supposed to go in there with the attitude they want to help people.
And
but some people just take it because it's the first job out of college they can get.
Right. Well, it is what it is. So
they take the job because it's the first job they could get out of college. You mean to tell me they have a law degree, they have passed the bar, and the only job they can get fresh out of college is to be a public defender? Is this what? That's how I know she doesn't know how college and careers work, because that's not how that works. You can get jobs doing a lot of things that you can use your law degree in. You don't. She makes me sick.
just super just sitting back, and it's strange that I am going that fast. in 2 weeks. That is strange now, because it used to be 90 days before you can get into the courtroom for a preliminary. It used to
Right.
it used to be 2 weeks, but now I don't know if they're starting to back up 2 weeks now because they done caught up. But yeah. What you eat?
Pasta.
Oh, that's good. Okay. Well, how you doing? What you doing? How you feeling? Hey, is everything going okay with yourself?
I don't know, like, my shit is just, I'm between jobs. I just got through sending the stuff for the last client, for the one who got murdered, the sister and the one who killed her, the one whose sister got murdered and her son. I'm just trying to finish that up. And, they have court in the morning.
Oh, you doing
So
that?
I'm trying to get everything filed. Well, I don't work there no more, but everything I've been working on that all day today. And then I took a break, went to go see you, and then I came back.
If she doesn't work there anymore, how is she still working on a client's case? What are you doing? Because according to you, attorneys don't work until it's time to go to court. You're not an attorney. Let's pretend that you're a paralegal, like you allege. Okay, let's say that that's what you do. What is it that you have to do to help this particular client? I'm just curious.
That's good.
All this is free. 'Cause I'm done. I turn my time in, so I don't get paid for this, but I'm cool with the girl. I don't mind helping people.
Oh.
But tomorrow, because I couldn't do anything with you today. So tomorrow, I'll just focus on everything I need to do as far as your stuff is concerned.
Oh, okay.
And what's the name? Well, really all this week.
No 54 says this lady has no clue of hip. Listen, next time anybody see her in court, say, "Hey, Sonia, spell HIPAA." See what she say. I'm just curious what her reaction would be. A lady says anybody that trusts her to file paperwork on time is a criminal, a fool, or both. And listen, she's only gonna file it on Mondays, and I'm convinced she don't even do nothing on Mondays anymore. Have y'all been listening to the recent calls and things? She does nothing on Mondays. So ergo, she does nothing but sit behind Walmart and in front of the Gold's Gym. My Ty said, Nesto, how did you not know what she was eating? She was even ashamed to say it. Even she knows that's all she eats. And look, I would not. I mean, this man is in jail, so he can't have all the treats and delights that you can in the free world. And you're sitting on here smacking in his ear. I mean, he's only going to be on here for 30 minutes or whatever. You couldn't wait until you got off the phone with him to resume your eating. I mean, just rude, no manners whatsoever. Leela Not Layla says she's such a liar, and if she don't work for an attorney anymore, then she wouldn't have access to the client's file. How about that? See?
If I don't get that job, then I'll have until I get a job to do it.
Oh, okay.
So, I might go down the street and bartend at that spot. I might bartend 2 nights a week.
Oh, okay.
She's too old to not have a direction. She's going to be a club manager. She's going to bartend. She's going to be a cook. She wants a Bronco. She wants a Mustang. She wants a camper. She has no direct. I mean, she can't stay focused enough to pick a task that she wants to stick to. She is all over the place.
Okay.
I kind of don't want a job that don't have thinking involved, because I don't want to think no more. I want to just do like very little stuff that doesn't involve my head. Because you're old, so who wants to sit there and try to remember shit or think about shit? So
Wait. Hear Me Roar says, I wonder if her family is embarrassed by her. I think they are. Chick-fil-A gal, well, except for Trisha. Chick-fil-A gal says, that's great for him. She's smacking in his ear. Black but not bitter says, I think her trial membership at the Planet Fitness or Gold's Gym has expired because she hasn't mentioned working out in a very long time. Right. And but she could just she could roller skate around. She could just get out the camper and roller skate around the parking lot because she loved to roller skate. Shay B said Nesto's stomach probably growling. And Miss Veronica says she's trying to see what he gets excited about so she can say anything. Sunflower Babe TT says she seems to have issues with impulse control. She does. She does. Shay B said at Black but not bitter, or they told her, don't bring your broke ass in here no more, using up our good hot water in the shower. No 54 foe said she is still finding herself at 70 years old. She is literally just taking up space. And how about this? Now she talks about Shirley. No, don't nobody know who Shirley is. Don't nobody know her. Don't nobody listen to Steve Harvey but old people. But guess what? All those people you name have had full-time employment for many, many years. What have you had? Nothing to show for as far as I am concerned. Black but not bitter says you're probably right at Shay B. She probably was just using their shower and not working out. That's what a lot of the van lifers and stuff do. They use the like the gym memberships and stuff to get their weekly showers or to a couple of times a week take a shower. I think a real popular one is like Planet Fitness because there were however many across the US. So like a lot of people who live on the road like that could pop in there to take a shower or something. But those same people also have water and things in their vans, their buses, or whatever it is that they're driving around. Hey, Natasha Razor Glam. Hey, D Dub. Kimmy Who said, I doubt if she is using the shower. Well, I think she was. I think she was because I think she said it one time. I think, or maybe I said it. I don't know.
Bartending is just easy, you know.
Okay.
But if I get a lot,
I would think in a place, because I know in big cities, like if you're a bartender, don't you have to have like a license or something? You can't just like pop up in a place and say, hey, I want to bartend. I mean, so unless maybe it's at a TGI Fridays, I guess. I don't know. I don't know how bartending works. I didn't go to school for that. But I mean, I just can't imagine she can just go and be one.
law job is being a receptionist. I'll do that. I'll greet people. You don't have to do anything. I'm cool.
Wait, Natasha Razor Glam says, how sad being 60 ball and showering at the gym and pooping in plastic bags, living in a driveway, begging for food, freeloading off of people.
But I did like 3 petitions today, which is like motions. I did 3 or 4. I filed 3 or 4 petitions today. So, and I have to do that.
How is she filing these petitions in court if she's not working for the attorney anymore? Like, can you just go? I know, like, if it's for yourself, if you're doing your own personal thing, you can do it. But how can you can't just on somebody's behalf just sashay strange up into the courthouse and turn in paperwork on somebody's behalf, writing up motions and things. I mean, I didn't think you could. Did I speak to Ducky Dexter? Hey, Ducky Dexter. My Ty says she talked about how rude Shirley Strawberry was for not stopping what she was doing to talk to Nesto. I mean, it's this is the thing about someone incarcerated. It's not like they're going anywhere. Like he can call her back when she's not busy, or well, I guess you can't call them. So yeah, he could call back later. I mean, come on. She's in the free world living her free life, so she gets to do free things. You're in a confined space, so you are on other people's time. They don't have to be on yours. You have to be on theirs.
scratch. You know, a lot of thinking.
Oh.
Got to sit there and word it. You know, all the points are met, and then file it. So I was excited for my interview. When he was talking, I was like, all I got to do was answer the phone and pass the file. Wonderful. I'll do that. I don't want to, I got to work the file. He was like, nope.
Well, maybe you get it. Maybe you get it. Maybe he'll call you.
Well, the upside is, and he said that, which that's how I look when I look to hire people. I like a person that can do everything. So if I need you to fall in and do this, they know how. That's the best person to hire. You don't want to have a person that's very limited. Like my DJs, I like my DJs to be able to bar back and security. So
If I'm a DJ, I'm a DJ. I'm not going to be security and the bartender. Think about it. I'm not going to go and apply for like say for example, you're not going to hire a housekeeper and expect her to drive you around and be the nanny too. Come on, because how effective can they do their job if they're doing all these things? Like how you going to work the door, the turntable and the bar? Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Honey Say That says we all are here because we know Shirley Strawberry. Go on, hen. That's right. Go on, hen.
if I need you to run in the back and get some liquor, you
Oh,
will.
I wanted to read. Black but not bitter said a friend of mine just bought a Mercedes Benz RV. He laughed when I asked if he could do number two in the bathroom. I asked, "Can you use the bathroom in your RV?" He says, "Not while I'm driving." I bet that thing is nice. I'd love to see that. Is he single?
I need him to break up a fight, he will. I don't need a DJ that only does DJ.
I'm a I'm a DJ. No, I'm not breaking up no fight. The only thing I'm gonna do is make sure they don't knock over this DJ stand. Is she serious? Like, if you hire me for girl, ain't nobody gonna be available to do everything for the money that you could pay. Because if I'm gonna be the DJ, security, and the bartender, I want that to reflect in my pay. Because I gotta be at a moment's notice, ready to jump off and do someone else's job. So I want to see if my paycheck is going to reflect. Child, uh, he's single, NYT. Hey, well that's okay because I've been known to dabble. Don't matter. My child said, if I'm doing all that, I better get paid for each and every position I'm playing. That is what I'm saying. No, I'm not breaking up fights. Breaking up fights? Messing up my good shoes? No,
Because then that makes, So, we always want somebody that can wear more hats than one. They're more valuable
Okay.
than the person that only knows how to do this one thing. And so I told him, we got to talking, and he was saying most of his clients are strip clubs. So he was like, what kind of club? And I was like, I used to manage clubs. And his eyes lit up. And I hate telling other jobs that are not club related that I worked in strip clubs. Because the first thing that they always think is, well, I was on the pole.
So what? Being on the pole pays very well. So here's the thing. If you interview for a job, like when I used to hire people, I want to see a history. I don't care where you worked. I don't care if it was in outer space. I want to see that you've had a work history. I don't want if there's a gap, that's fine too, but I need to know why there's a gap. Did you have a baby? Were you sick? Those kinds of things I want to know. So if you oh well from 95 to 2005 I was a bartender or I worked in the back office of the strip club. You know, I want to know that because that explains that, okay, well, this person does have a history. This person has been known to work. So you mean to tell me you go and you sit down in front of lawyers and interview and you don't want them to know that you worked? How do you explain the gap? If any of this stuff ever really happens, because I don't believe it happened. Hear Me Roar says, ain't Nobody thought that body was on a pole. They probably thought she was the pole. Natasha Razor Glam says, you can tell that Sonya has never managed anything. One thing you have to have is a license to do security, and a DJ and the bartender bring the money in. Security does not bring in the money. And it's my understanding, like, especially at strip clubs, and this is something she should know, because even I know, and I'm not there, they split, like isn't it the dancers have to tip the DJ, and I don't know if it's they tip security too or they tip the DJ and the bartender. I know they tip the DJ and somebody, and even I know this. And I have never been to a strip club, never worked in one, but I do know that that is what they do. That's like the common practice. D Dub says, so why was she so upset when Nyla assumed it? Apparently, it's a common assumption. But not only that, she was very and still is these many years later still offended that she was accused of being one. You're proud to say, oh yes, I worked in strip clubs, but you want people to know you managed them and never have been on the pole. What is the problem? Because if you look down on me because I am a stripper, then you definitely don't need to be managing this club, because you have a very low opinion of a stripper to be a strip club manager.
Okay.
So, yeah, so I was thinking, my job was, I said my job was, I worked under the owners. He's like, really? He's like, most of our clients are strippers. I said, they are.
Damn.
I know they are. Yep. Because they never want to pay them.
See, look, Pimp Out 50 said tip security, pay the house, and the lady in the bathroom if you bought an outfit from her. And I know that too. There are ladies that work in there that do the sewing. I mean, strip clubbing is a very big business, and it's money to be made and had by all those involved. But she never talks about those things. All she can talk about is her man. I worked in the back office, but she could never give you a description of what she did in the back office. That's the thing. That's what makes me believe that she's never worked. I know every now and then, sometimes with even doing these lives, some of the jobs and things that I've worked in my time, I can fit it in and say, well, I did this or I have experience with or whatever. You've never heard her say anything, but I worked in the back office. I worked in the back office. But what did you do? Like, they don't need you to count the money because usually the owner does that. And they have the machines in there that counts the money. So they don't need you for that. What is it that they need you for?
So sad today.
I'm fucked up. I don't know.
I know. You've been wearing a brave face this whole time now. But it's really getting to you. And I know the longer this goes on and the more you sit in there, it's going to affect you more and more. I mean, and that's natural. You can only be, I mean,
Wait, D-Dub says she just said she worked under the owner. Chick-fil-A gal said at Natasha Razor Glam, why pumpkin seeds? Let me see what she said. She said that was Sonya's job. She was in the bathroom selling tampons and pumpkin seeds. Yeah, why pumpkin seeds? What they do? What you doing pumpkin? I love pumpkin seeds, but what do you do with them at the strip club? I'm curious. I don't. Black but not bitter says D Dub. I think we're on to something. Back office under the owner. Mystery solved. Hey, I said she was a fluffer, but I just don't think she'd be any good at that either. I don't know. Can't you just look at some people and tell? I just don't think she'd be a good one.
it gets tiring. Anxiety kicking in. It's like me being in a plane too long. It's going to have you just pacing and just in your head, just trying to get out of your head.
This is true. Yeah, you're right. You're right. This is what.
Wait, Bella. Bella said, you said pumpkin seeds just took you out. Chick-fil-A girl said she was used for props during the show. Yeah, a nice little stool for the stripper to sit on or something. I'm still waiting to find out why they got the pumpkin seeds at the strip club. Like that's not a very filling snack.
What's been going on?
Mm-hmm. Not
What's
fucking
been
here.
going on? Yeah. This is
I
exactly what.
understand.
Yeah.
I understand. You want to scream. I want to
Yeah.
scream. I want to shout.
Yeah. Yeah. Then you listen. I did talk to one guy. He told me he just walked up to me. He just came in, a
Mm-hmm.
white guy.
Mm-hmm.
Hey man. No. First the black guy sitting beside me, Jamaican guy. Man, let me tell you what the old man, don't listen to what he said, man, 'cause he got one of the most children cases. I said, what
You said that about who?
one of the old white guys in here just came
Mm-hmm.
in. But yeah, he's old Iranian, about 79 years old.
Okay.
He was soliciting a child. I said, what the fuck you mean soliciting? 'Cause I don't understand that language.
Right.
He was soliciting a child. He was soliciting a child. What the hell you mean? What's soliciting a child? Nesto, you really shouldn't be there in the jailhouse with them charges that you got, talking to people who like to solicit children. That's not smart. But not bitter said pumpkin seeds make sense since she has the smile of a jack-o'-lantern. Chick-fil-A gal put them in the chat. Shaby said at Legacy at Black But Not Bitter, we need a Magic City and American Fantasy documentary watch party for Native on August the 15th. I'm trying to figure out how to do, we were talking about that, how to do watch parties because we're not in StreamYard anymore. And Native, he was saying Zoom, and I went on there, but it looked like I had to like buy a package, and I was like, I don't want to buy a package. I just want to have to be able to bring people in because I wanted to show sinners and some other things, but I just got to figure out how we gonna do that. um D Dub says, right, at Black But Not Bitter, Legacy, Mysteries, Legacy Moon, True Crime and Mysteries, those hands with those thick nails would make things shrivel on contact. Hear Me Roar says, how did this dude persuade Shirley to go with him? How? I wish I knew. I wish I knew. This I don't understand terms like that. So he doesn't know it's soliciting. Come on, man. That's soliciting. You ain't never, I know in your day you have solicited people when you wasn't just flat out taking it from them. I don't understand that, but he says solicit. My Tai said Legacy Moon doesn't her teeth pop in and out. She would be do great under the table work. Well, I asked my resident, ask any question you want to know about a man from Native, and he said no. The no teeth thing is just, it's not a sale. So that wouldn't work. Ducky Dexter said we have pumpkin seeds for snacks. I need I wouldn't mind like some raisins and some pumpkin seeds, but if I was on the pole, I don't know. Maybe I want some, the little Lance's peanut butter crackers. We would have to get something a little filling, something to suck up the alcohol. Them pumpkin seeds ain't gonna do it. They just ain't.
So he don't listen. He come in here for aggravated something. He ain't here for listening for children. I just like, damn. Then the white guy walked up to me and just said, man, let me show you how God good is. I went to judge us.
Let me show you how God good is. This nigga can't talk. Oh.
I said, damn, same judge that guy. I'm just listen to him. He said,
Mm-hmm.
police supposed to showed up, man. They didn't even show up, and she dismissed it. Proper cause.
Yep. Was he a white guy?
Yeah.
Was he white or black?
You're white.
Who?
White.
Of course they don't show up. They don't want them to get the case. They show up for the black people.
Yeah, they.
So the police didn't show up. So it was, wouldn't that be four calls? And if the case was dropped, why is he still in there to be able to tell you the story? Does he have other charges? I mean, what's going on here, Nesto'S? I want to know.
It sure do.
Yes, Ducky Dexter, probable cause. For probable cause. I think it's just cause or due cause or something. I don't know, but if the police officer didn't show, he went for a hearing, not the trial. Like they don't necessarily have to be there for that unless there's a reason they have to be there. And I don't think at that stage they would dismiss it. They would, if the police officer just had to be there for that hearing and he wasn't there, they would reschedule it. They wouldn't just dismiss it, throw it out. That's only for like when you're in trial. I don't know. I don't know. Shay B said, nigga, please enunciate at least one in a sentence, not two, just one. Damn. Miss Principal said, I met a man when when he was attractive, but when he opened his mouth, the side of his mouth was dark as a black hole, no teeth on the left side of his face. Never talked to him again. But see, Miss Principal, was that fair? Because you can buy teeth. You can buy them. So that shouldn't even matter.
Yeah.
Sure.
When they make a point to send us to jail, white people, no.
Nope.
They just do that fake ass arrest for the numbers, and then they don't show up.
Yep.
Oh, we arrest this many white people and this many black people. Okay, so how many convictions? Let's talk about that. Because we know white.
It doesn't matter how many convictions were made off a police officer arrest. You know why? Because they're police officers. They get paid to arrest people. They get paid to investigate things. It does not do, they don't get a raise based on how many people get convicted. It doesn't work like that for police. You know, I don't know how many times we've seen body cams and people have said, oh, you just arrested me to meet your quota. They don't get paid per the people they arrest. If you would read a job description, the want ads or anything, you would know that it's not piecework. They're not getting paid per arrest. Their salary is what it is, and they're gonna get it. Period. Let me stop. Let me stop because I'm trying to get people who have no kind of communication skills to understand logic. And I don't know, people who have not held down jobs, I want them to understand how the world works. So that's very dumb of me. Shaby said she's really dumb smart. And Mai Tai said, sounds fair to me. I'm with you, Miss Principal.
White people break the law all the time.
No.
And drop the shit. Always.
But you know what they do? They condition us to make them think they don't, because in the news they only put black people in the news. They only talk about black criminals. They don't talk about the white ones. So if you just watch the news and in this world, and if you only focus on that and didn't know anything better, you would only think only black people commit crimes, because no white person is ever in the news.
I happen to watch the news. Okay. Well, no, not when I'm looking for stuff, in cases and things. That's when I look, and I find more of the YT people than I do of our people. It there's a very big misconception that only black people get welfare and food stamps. Only black people live in Section 8. Only black people get arrested. I mean, that's not true. White people get arrested. White people receive benefits, financial services, all of those things. And I'm not wondering if it's not our community. Like, if we tell ourselves that there are some ignorant white people out there that yeah, only black people get this stuff. But I'm not wondering if, as a community, do we tend to convince ourselves that that's all we're seeing. Now, I know there's a difference between when we're arrested and when they're arrested. You can have a school pow pow person. If it's one of us, that one guy, I forget which state. I don't know why Alabama is coming ahead to my mind. just a couple of weeks ago. Boy, they just really hunted him down. Now the surrender was really peaceful, but they hunted him down. I'll never forget that one kid. I think it was the one who shot up the church. They took him to McDonald's. We don't get that. So um those are the injustices that I want brought about. I want to see, like the body cam that we reviewed last night, where they were saying they were going to use non-lethal force on the guy hanging upside down on them people's Wi-Fi. I want to see that more often so that our people are not being unalived by the police in the middle of the street. That's the kind of stuff that I want to see. And those are the injustices that I want to talk about. I don't care what they're showing us on the news or whatever, what we think they're showing us. I want things done so that the injustices done to us will stop, as far as being unalived by police officers serving warrants on the wrong house and pow-powing and unaliving someone. I want that stuff to stop. That's my concern. I don't care who's getting welfare and all that. I don't care about that. This principal says, it mattered when I asked him if he would get his mouth fixed. I got excuses for why he couldn't. Okay, now see, now that matters. Now, Miss Principal, that matters. Okay, that matters. If he wasn't willing to do anything about it, that is what that matters. Hear Me Roar says, you would only think that if you're ignorant. Hey, call me on Keisha's phone. Said not hanging on the Wi-Fi. The man was hanging on the Wi-Fi. Messing up them people's story time. Them folks said critical incidents are released separately. Check the department's websites. In California, it's mandatory within 45 days of the categorical use of force. I've seen, and I didn't know that they had those things until I was actually watching a show. I think it was either The Closer or Major Case, and I saw them, and they shot this thing, and it was the Bing, they were like uh bead bags or something came out, and it was non-lethal force, and I was like, wait a minute, I didn't know that that was a thing. I knew that they could use tasers, but those can be dangerous to a degree. So I didn't know that there was a thing that police could really use, and it was considered non-lethal force, and I think more of that needs to be used. Them folks said it may be titled community incident briefing. I am going to go over to Roswell, and by go over, my fingers do the walking, and I'm going to pull that up and see what I see. I'm just curious because Roswell, they're racist and they have nothing better to do but arrest black people, according to Sonya. So I'm gonna check that out.
Only black
Hey,
people are out there doing it.
did you see the boy get the truck driver today?
Mm-mm.
The truck driver driving, he pulled him over, and then he got the truck and had his hands up, and the police sicked the dogs on him.
Was he black?
Yeah, it was black, all over the front. Guess where it was? Columbus, Ohio. Columbus, Ohio.
He said, "You hear that, Shabby?" He said, "Hiya, Columbus." Hiya, Columbus. But how do police sick the dogs on someone if they was driving a truck? What they do? Open the door and say, "Sick them." How that work?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, on the expressway.
On the not to be confused with the expressway we know, the expressway. Hiya, Columbus on the expressway.
Because probably had no reason to stick a dog on his ass because he was complying, wasn't he?
Yeah, and the state patrol told him, don't sick the dog on him. Do not sick the
But
dog.
they can't control them dogs half the freaking time anyway. They don't know how to get. I have seen so many police officers try to call a dog back and they don't listen, and they sitting there eating the person up.
Yeah. Yeah,
I've never seen that.
They've been on it all day today on World News.
And we didn't win the lottery this weekend, but we ain't hitting our one-man number.
You
Damn
ain't
it.
nothing at all?
Not nothing. Nothing.
Did somebody win?
Yes, won that $1 billion. Somebody in California. Lucky bitch.
What?
Lucky bitch. Oh my God.
So he got out the truck and they sick the dogs on. Why would they sick? I know they use dogs to track people and to catch them, but why? I'm just curious. Why would you have a dog at a traffic stop? Like if it's a high speed chase and you're chasing them, that means they won't stop. So what would make it come into your mind to get the dogs? So you're just riding around with the canine unit, and it has to be a canine unit. So you're just driving around with the canine unit just in case this person stops and gets out and puts their hands up so you could sick the dogs on them. Is that what we're saying? Ducky Dexter said, "Why is she always around police and dogs and crime?" I know, right? Now I have seen it ticked me off. I have seen, and was it on Cops? I don't know if it was on Cops or just something else where they sick the dogs on on this young boy, and they had him, and they were still letting the dog bite him. I did not like that, but I'm just trying to just so the canine unit is just on this high speed police chase with everybody, just waiting for the opportunity. Okay. My Chai said, I'll try to find. I am very interested in that. Very interested because I would really, I would like to, I'd like to see for myself and see how it happened. Because I just don't, I need an understanding of like why the dogs were released and all that. I need to see that. Chick-fil-A Gail says Sonia and Nesto both live in tall, tell stories through TV shows and movies. But they say it really happened, so but I'd like to see it. Um Ducky Dexter said, I believe you, Legacy, but Sonya, heck no. And that's the only time I have seen it where the dogs have um they literally was letting this dog bite this and it was a child, really. Now, I've also seen where they have released the dogs and the dogs find the person, but the officer can't tell the dog to release the person if they don't see that the dog has the person. They have to kind of get up on them to know. So, yes, the dog is still going to be going at the person, but the officer has to go because you have to figure it's not like with the for drugs or whatever, they're holding a leash and the dog's going around the car alerting. But if you have a dog that is trying to locate somebody, they're let go, they're off the leash. So I think the dog will alert by barking or something to let the officer know that they found the person, because this person could be under shrubbery, they could be anywhere. So you here I am again. Logic. Shaby says Sonya's pro black on Tuesdays and Thursdays. She's back to her Caucasian self on the other days of the week. Black but not bitter said, "Can we get more thumbs up, please and thank you?" Yes, please and thank you. It's on. Okay, you sent it to my IG. Okay, I have to watch that, and then I'll record it, and then when I come back on tonight, I can show it because I'm very interested in that.
God.
Damn. They probably already had money.
You would have 45,000 lawyers sitting down there.
Yeah.
Every criminal lawyer in the state would have been there. If we all working together, yep. I need all y'all. All y'all. Everybody. I need all your phone numbers. You don't remember none of them?
Oh no, listen, the Buckhead is Nesto'S Beverly Hills.
Nesto'S what?
Nesto'S Nesto Passafee S, or it's gonna be Nesto. It's gonna be a Passafee S.
This Negro, he can't figure out how to spell his own business name. God, dog.
So it's gonna be without the apostrophe S, with the O, or it's gonna be with the apostrophe S. Beverly Hills.
That's gonna be your California number.
Yeah.
That's through Metro.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna text your son and see for him to give me all the numbers that he has. New and to have him send me, and if he could call her and have the wife send all, because I'm sure she probably got all the numbers saved. Women keep shit longer than men.
She might.
Yeah, so I'll just see if he can get all the numbers that she would have for you. Who else would have those numbers?
My brother probably have.
Right, should be Passafee S. Nesto'S with an O and a Passafee S. So wait a minute. You know, this, how do you not know? I can understand. I have a friend who she didn't know anybody's numbers because way before cell phones became a thing, she had them programmed. Remember, we used to do that, program them into the house phone. And then when cell phones became a really big thing, she programmed them in. So she knew nobody's number. But how do you not know your own number? I can see you not knowing anybody's number, but how do you not know your own number? That is ridiculous. Come on, girl. That's ridiculous. He don't remember his own number. Mm.
No, he might. That's it.
I think I only had the one phone number. I don't think I ever had. I know you had two phones.
I had that number in 19, all the way to 19.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I had it all the way to 19.
But all your accounts were through.
Huh?
All your accounts were through. What's your name? Metro PC.
Yeah. The same name. It's gonna be Buckhead, or it's gonna be Beverly Hills.
Okay. I'm gonna get on that tomorrow. Get that up.
Yeah, and that's what they're gonna tell you exactly where I was at, time, day, all that.
Mm-hmm.
But every damn number gonna pull up anyway that I had, so. Up on the number 2 name.
Under those two names?
Yeah.
Those are on the company next?
Yeah.
How long you been Nesto?
I don't want to talk about that long.
We're not gonna talk about that. Salt Pepper Tresses said that sounded like that Connect Network struggle spelling. Allegedly said he said a possible S, maybe an S or not. I know, what kind of mess is that? Runaway Slave says all of us aren't that dumb. Promise. Salt and Pepper Trusted said Legacy, he had 976 phones. Them folks said doesn't want to discuss aliases. Not on a recorded line. Ducky Dexter said, I still remember my house phone number from childhood. You know what? Justin's mom. I have a friend who's, I had called her mother's house and she said, you still remember that number? I said, yeah. I said, all the old numbers from back in the day, I can still remember. Now, you give me a new number, I probably wouldn't. But old numbers from back, I still don't know my sister's phone number, her cell phone number. I don't know the house number either. I do not know this house number. Freedom is coming soon, says he had 5 SS numbers. Can you imagine how many phones? Well, yeah, actually, I kind of know how many phones because was it 13 or 15 that they got out of that house? Because that's how we found out that CP was on another phone, on a gold phone. not just that computer that they're talking about. So yeah.
You're trying to get
Little kid,
all the
like
white
my
folk
son.
all the information at you. Trying to get
Listen,
all the white folk all information at you.
I didn't know. Because my son, we was talking about nicknames. And he was like, how come I don't have a nickname? I'm like, boy, shut up. It's hard for us to even call you by your real name because we always just call him Mozzie, right? And he hates to be called Mozzie around people that's not related. And I don't know why he hates that because I told him, I said, it's a rapper out here. He just got signed. His name is Mozzie. I said, it's Restaurant 17, same spelling. Mozzie, and then it's a guy who do YouTube stuff, him and his girl, and they're very popular, and his name is Mozzie. Okay, so it's not much a corny name, but I guess it could.
Son, you have a nickname. It's Topaz. Come on now.
Because it was a childhood name. I don't know.
I understand that too.
He was just Rabbit. What was your childhood name? You had a childhood nickname?
I understand. Trust me.
Yeah, they call you Junior.
You got to understand. You're a mama. You're a mother. You know?
I know. I'm a mama dad.
Yeah, you're a mom, but he don't think like that. I got a nice looking mama. I got a fine mama. His mind is not set like that. He's just mama to him.
Mhm.
Yeah, see, like me, I done seen a guy with some badass mamas. I mean, bad.
Mhm.
But I also seen some fat, out of shape. Mine wasn't that fat. She was fat, out of shape. She did now, but I just talk like this. But sometimes you be embarrassed of your family now.
What does fat and out of shape? This man is ignorant. He is so ignorant. Them folks, yeah, there was a King Mozzie who he ripped off. Just as mom said, is Nesto's friend too. King Mozzie too. Yeah. A lady says it was during this call when I thought Boney was the feds. Yeah, she is being very personal. What was your name? How many nicknames you got? What's your mama name? What's your daddy name? What's your mama birthday? She's asking an awful lot of questions this call. Ducky Dexter said, I know your family is extremely embarrassed. I know, right? You got two sisters and they ain't called your name not in 3-4 years and probably before that.
I don't care
Oh,
what.
of course. Yeah. I mean, anything. Anybody can have anything going on.
Yeah.
Oh.
I would say that I'm very, very proud of you. I'm proud of you because you are. It's like I've been knowing you for 25 years straight. So I want to tell you, I appreciate that. So it seems like I've been knowing you 25 years. That's a long time.
That's what it feel like.
That's what it feel like. So I can appreciate it. Yeah, that keep me going. Yeah. Now, what really makes me feel good is I can go and sit down and have a great, intelligent conversation with you and still look at you. It's different. You know how the shit go. You might be around somebody, or be with somebody, you just like.
Yeah, you know what? My Ty said he just said ponytails working for the feds. Yeah, that was. One minute they like white folks, and the next minute they're trashing them. I mean, because he said the white folks. I mean, come on. Shavy said when my mom called my son by his nickname in public, he would pretend he didn't hear her. Isn't it funny when kids outgrow their nickname? And you still call it by them and they get just so embarrassed when you do it in public. That's when it's fun.
You like for a certain thing, but when you got all this shit in one, it's hard to get that.
And I'm funny, right? I have a great sense of humor. I tell really good jokes, right? Oh my God, you paused.
I don't know about that, but you are
Why
funny.
you say that? I thought I was funny.
You're funny when you ain't funny. You don't even know you're funny. There's certain things you say.
I'm insulted. I'm going to cry.
It's just funny.
It's so weird, and I don't know if that's really. If I'm, because women. Do you ever be like around a lot of? I mean, in your history of women, do they cry too much? Do they cry a lot? Just like you be around females and they just cry over a little stupid shit. People just look at them and think that's a woman thing, or that's
Talking
just
about
like
tears? Talking about tears or just whining?
like fake tears, like crying or trying to cry.
I don't pay that shit no attention.
I see that on TV on these little, on the ratchet shows, and they're talking, and then the girl just break down and start crying. I'm like, what the fuck? You even like her? Why is she crying? Like,
Because they be
it's baffling me. Like, what is up with?
Is she really trying to compare the reactions of women to reality stars? Is that and the crying that they do versus, because I've made no bones about it. I could be, I'm a very sentimental person, and I cry. I've I can be empathic, and I'm very sensitive. And by sensitive, I don't mean that if you call me a name, I'm going to cry, like Sylvia. I I'm just sensitive. Like, there are things, and there are things that are touching to me and moving to me. Um that could just bring me to tears. I don't see where there's anything wrong with that. But Sonia has a problem with women showing emotions. Well, people really, because she says unless you're like hurting real bad, there's no reason for you to cry, like in life. And I beg to differ. Hear Me Roar says, yeah, because he's laughing at her, but not with her. Natasha Razor Glam says women cry around Nesto because he's committing crimes against them. A lady says she's distracting herself from feminine traits, trying to prove she's all man. Them folks said, I cry and I don't care. Humans are allowed to express and emotions. It's healthy. Yeah, like every time I watch Imitation of Life, at the end, I cry. I already know what's going to happen, but I cry. I won't watch the movie Thelma and Louise again because it has me bawling. I won't watch Beaches again because that movie had me bawling. I mean, it just tore me up. So I just won't watch it again. But people cry and react to things. It's just a natural response. Black but not bitter says, I'm a crybaby. Pen Pal 50 says that's because she's a zesty little dude, just like Native said. Ducky Dexter says, y'all can't tell me this chick is not on medication and she doesn't take it on a regular basis. Freedom is coming soon says, I cry when I'm mad and then get more mad because I'm crying. Do you do that? Because I do too. Zen Soul said God gave both men and women tear ducts for a reason. Right. Um, Pen Pal 50 said, I cry at the end of Imitation of Life. Legacy must see. Extra AF said, I watched that movie Armageddon when I want to cry. And Penny Proud said, I'm a big crybaby. Shabby said, I'm a hardcore crybaby. Yes. And I mean, I will say this. I when I had been, before Native went into the hospital, I was very worried about him. And then when he went, and then I knew, yeah, I didn't, I was stayed strong on the phone, but when I got off that phone, I cried then too. I mean, to me, it's just natural. A lady said people that make people cry have nerve to get mad when you cry. I know, right?
With these heifers and these
That shit
crimes.
ain't even real. They call that tapping into the emotions to act. That's what they.
1 and 2 and 3 and cry.
Yeah,
Or,
there you go. Yeah, there you go. You got.
cause Candy cry all the fucking time. I'm just sitting there like, what the hell?
That's an act. She's an actor. She become an actor. That's all.
I mean, not just them, but other people just be like, and I just be seeing people just crying all the damn time. Like, that's weird. I mean, my sister, Trisha and Tiny both, they cry a lot.
She just came out her mouth and said that's weird. It's weird for people to cry. Okay. Okay. My child said I'm a Pisces, so you already know. A lady said I cried when I saw a sweet puppy video yesterday. I cried. I cried yesterday. I saw a Sweet Puppy video where they had rescued this dog and her puppies in the flood, and the dog kept running. They showed the dog, and the dog was looking at her puppies, and then all of a sudden she ran off and left her puppies, and I'm like, what is she doing? And she kept going to the shore to jump back in the water, and they kept shooing her away. Well, all of a sudden she just broke loose and jumped in that water. Well, what had happened was when they rescued her and her puppy, she looked and saw one was missing. So she went back down there to look for that puppy herself, and she spotted that puppy in the water, and she jumped in there and went and got her puppy. Boy, who couldn't get broken up about that? And I also cry. I like to watch animals and things on Instagram. I cry when an animal has passed away and they had a friend animal, or a little brother or sister animal in the house, and that animal's sad. It just tears me up every time. Every time.
I don't know how to cry because she's mean as a motherfucker. She looks.
She's emotional. That's the thing. She goes and she's emotional. So yeah, she has a mean emotion, and then she goes into crying. And I was just looking at her like, what the fuck, And that's why they be trying to say I'm dead, because I'm just so this all the time. Or I'll try to crack jokes, but other than that, I'm just vanilla. And I just be like, y'all be all like all over the place with the emotions. Like y'all be.
Oh, call me on Keisha's phone. I remember that made me cry too. Call me on Keisha's phone. And this is a man, says, I cried at a video of a woman who raised all this money for a young guy who came to work at Burger King right after his high school graduation. Yes, that touched me too. It really did. Them folks said, y'all see the one where the chimpanzee had a sick baby, and the keepers saved him and left the baby for her to discover. I cry every time. She was so relieved to see her baby. Yup. I seen that one. I seen that one too.
Be mad, and y'all be want to cry, and y'all be kiki, and I be sitting there like, what the hell?
Well, what is your emotions about? What is your emotion about, right?
She don't have
I'm not an emotional
none.
person. When I used to have my periods, I never had emotion. I never was crampy, evil. Like I never had mood swings. I swear I'd be like, I got a lot of dude in me, but I don't. It's weird. Like I already know I'm kind of like built like a dude in a sense,
Yes,
but I'm
you
not,
are.
manly. But and I don't like women. You know what I'm saying? But I got a lot, like my boyfriend, I got a lot of dude qualities. Like I remind him of a man more than a woman.
She takes that with a compliment. I don't. And I wouldn't want anybody to say that to me. Jade, you gotta chill, Jade. Come on now. This dog. Okay, Extra AF said I'm menopausal and I cry when I'm happy, sad, mad, touched, frustrated, or tired. I'm still a G out here in these streets though. Hear Me Roar says, I cried on episodes of What Would You Do? Reef and Muff's mom said, I snot nose cry about The Graduate. A lady, thank you so much for the super chat. She says, I am a cancer. We invented crying 7-Eleven. It's my birthday weekend. Is it? You didn't, why you ain't, didn't, were you in the chat yesterday? We're gonna have to, when I'm done this call, which will be in like 3 minutes, we're gonna have to give you a birthday song. This dog is driving me crazy. But thank you so much for the super chat.
In a lot of ways,
So
And I just feel like,
you don't see no TV show that might make you sad and make a little tear come out at the end of the show. So you tell you ain't want no.
oh, I can get all emotional in a movie. I could be like, oh, that's sad, like that. Yeah, I have compassion. That I do.
Okay.
I just don't, be like I'll get fired. If I get fired from a job, I just like, oh well, whatever. Let me go ahead and try something else. I don't be crying about it. Like some people will cry. I don't know what to do.
But you talk shit though.
Yeah, people cry when they lose their jobs because guess what? They're wondering how they're going to pay their bills. She's such a Jackass.
You talk shit now.
I got that in me now.
Yeah, you got that in you now.
I
Yeah.
got that in me.
Yeah.
Sure enough. I will go there. I feel like I got enough, I guess, but I'm just not the wussy side of a female, I guess. But I got the anger. I stick my chest out. I ain't have no problem doing that.
You have 1 minute remaining.
Thank God.
I love you. Make sure you call me when you call me next. Cause you're funny actor now.
I'll probably call you tomorrow and I love you.
Call me after work, and I'll just update you and see where we got it with with everything.
All right. Okay. All right. Love
I
you.
love you.
Have a good night.
Thank you very much. Have a good night. Feel better.
Thank you for using Global Tellink.
Don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss the next one.
Whew, we got through that. Thank goodness. So, I I was getting ready to end the broad. No. Let me stop sharing. I was about to end the broadcast, y'all. Oh my goodness. So a lady and where is it? G Creates birthday is today, and this is a lady's birthday weekend. So we are going to celebrate with these ladies. I am so happy that they are here so that we could celebrate their birthdays. And I hope that they have many more and they do something very special for themselves.
Happy birthday, sweet pea. Happy birthday, sweet pea. Happy birthday to you. May our good Lord bless you. May our good Lord bless you. May the good Lord bless you. Happy birthday, sweet pea. Don't worry about nothing. It get better, trust me. Happy birthday, sweet pea. I love you, sweet pea.
So happy birthday to a lady and G Creates and many, many more. I thank y'all for being here. I will be back tonight. Does anybody remember what V said on her live this morning? I can't remember what she said. Did she say she was coming back tonight? Or tomorrow? I can't remember what she said. Does anybody remember? I don't remember. But I will, if she's not on, I'll come on at like 8 or 9, somewhere around that time. But I'll have it put up, I'll have it put up there. And we're gonna do a body cam that I am very interested in doing. Um, and then after that, we're gonna do something else that I want to get into that I want to show y'all. So that's what we're gonna be doing tonight. But I thank y'all for being here. Thank you for the memberships. Thank you for the super chats. Shout out to the marvelous Moonlight Mods. Thank you for putting up with me today. Um, while the sun was shining. And like I said, I will be back tonight with we'll do something different. Something different. But there is a body cam and I want y'all to be prepared. And it might be a little emotional, but we're gonna watch it. So I will see y'all hopefully back then. Um you'll be driving. Okay, that's cool, Mai Tai. But I hope to see y'all tonight. And until then, thank you for being here, and y'all have a good one.
Yeah. No.